Welcome back, mother biatches. Anyway, shouldn't say that. I apologize. Welcome back to the Garage. I'm Billy Mack. And here we are. It is a half decent day today. And I have a mess from some work that I was doing on the truck and on a few other things. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to tidy that stuff up right now. Put some music on in the background so you guys cannot stay, because obviously you can't play music on the YouTubes. Not that I get demonetized or anything, but they might shut my sound off, because that's what they do to us poor ass YouTubers that have hardly anybody following them, because we're not interesting enough for support. So here we are. I'm going to get these two things out. Gonna do a quick cleaning. We gotta figure out a way to get this car set up, because it is time to start chopping it up in the back again. And I'm gonna take you guys with me. Let's go. Okay, so I got some stuff tidied up over there. The bikes are gone, floor is swept. This stuff here, undecided, that came from Jamie's dad's house. So when he passed away, we took that. It's probably no good. Yeah. So this stuff here is just kind of a cluster of everything over here. What I'm going to do now, though, is let's get this engine hoist assembled, because I am going to pull out this engine again. Where are we at? Oh, there we go. There we go, little fella. There we go. Yeah, so we're going to get the engine pulled out. Again, clean up everything. One of the piston rings was kind of leaving a little bit of a mark on the cylinder wall. So I'm going to pull that out. I'm going to do new piston rings, unless I can find a rotation assembly that's not too crazy. Now with the tariffs and everything, anyway, everything in Canada is expensive anyhow. So I'm going to peek, see what the deal is on that. If not, I'm just going to run it like this. Just throw some new rings on it. So I'm going to pull that out. Get that set aside so we can get the car up in the air again, to get ready to move a few things on the rear end and toss in the upper torque bar and cut out the trunk again. So, but for now I got to get this up because it's kind of taking some space. And then some of this other stuff, what I'll do is I'll just toss it upstairs. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light, was so proudly we hailed? And then we'll go from there. All right, so this is where I am at now with this handy dandy engine stand. Only a couple more pieces to go. Getting cold out here, though. Had to turn the heat on for a bit. Got the music shut off over there. Yeah, I don't know where I should mount the TV. Man, I got ADD. I got to focus on one thing or the other. So I'm going to get this finished. And I will probably have to set it over there for now. Maybe I'll roll the car over here and then pull the side-by-side over there in the four-wheeler, side-by-side over there in the four-wheeler right here. I don't know. Focus. That's all I got to say. Is focus. That's my problem. I just don't know how to focus on things. I get started on a project. I got 375 projects going on in the garage, in the house, in the yard, wherever. And you know what? None of them are ever going to get finished. Maybe this one will get finished someday. I got to get focused on it. Anyway, I'm rambling. Remember? This is what we're doing. And I'm talking like an idiot. I got to go. Bye. So, engine stand or hoist is all set up. Ready to pop that engine out. I got to get a strap and whatnot for it. The car is tucked away. Lots of room to get by. Well, not lots, but we got room to get by. Now the side-by-side and the four-wheeler should have no problem up here. Pull the four-wheeler up here and the side-by-side right behind it. So basically what I'm going to have to do is we'll have to back this up some. Probably right to around there. Maybe I'll spin it around first. We'll pop the engine out first. And then I'll spin it around again, facing backwards. We'll get it back here, get it mounted up on blocks in the front. Those, whatever they call them, wheel stands. And then jack up the back, rip that rear end out, and start going to work on that. Then I will, have to get everything set back up. I got my engine stand over there, so easy peasy, lemon squeezy. But as you can see, it is April, and mofo, it's snowing again. I would love to know, I've probably said it before, but I would love to know who had the bright idea to inhabit the north of Canada like this. Why couldn't everybody just live in Dominican, Puerto Rico, Florida, Cuba? Why do we have to come up here? Damn, we're not that smart. But we're here now. Some people like the snow. I shouldn't say that. Dear Jesus, please forgive me. Please forgive me for criticizing other people. But those people, they're a little bit slow. Winter people are slow. I don't like winter people. No. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pull the bikes in, and we'll see how much room we're working with. Et voila. Et voila. Both bikes are in here. We need a shop outside. We need a garage for this stuff. Be nice to have everything out of here, like the lawn tractor, pressure washer. There's a bunch of stuff upstairs. The four-wheeler, the side-by-side. I mean, realistically, I would love to get rid of these two things. I don't use them enough. And they're fun to have, though. They're fun to have. But imagine having just this and maybe a square body in here. Square body, no big work, just maybe a little bit of body paint. This thing here, finish this up. It'd be perfect. It'd be perfect. But I'm going to end this video. It's not much. I just kind of showed you what I was doing. A little short video. I could have showed you assembling that, but that was kind of boring. Worst part was all my instructions are in French because we're in Canada. And my French is, as they say, horror fucking bull. It sucks. It's shit. So either way, it's done. And everything's put away nice. So like I said, now all I got to do, pull these two out, back this thing here, right where I'm standing. And that's once the engine's out. Maybe we'll throw the engine over there in the corner and get this rear end set in place. Like I said, it is April. So goal should be to have the car ready for wiring by May. And then we'll send it over. Guy can wire it up and then get it started. And then I can do the finishing touches, like finish up the interior and whatnot. I do still need some parts. I need a converter for the tranny. That's going to be a little bit of an expense. I got to build my hot side still and my cold side. So, but for now, guys, I'm going to leave it at that. Billy Mac, welcome back to the channel. And please like and subscribe. Sorry about the lights. Please like and subscribe. But take care for now, guys. Stay blessed.